The Calvary Hayden retirement community, site of a cluster of 14 COVID-19 cases. Among them, a fully vaccinated man in his 90s who died yesterday after testing positive.
He had been extremely unwell prior to contracting COVID-19. This is the first death where COVID is a contributing factor in this current outbreak.
Along with 19 new cases and 8 people in hospital, it's sobering news on what should be a day of hope. The government finally unveiling its pathway out of restrictions.
The work on the roadmap was obviously being undertaken in advance of the news of the death, but it serves as a reminder to everyone that even in the circumstances of this individual, that COVID is real and it will take people from us.
A hard truth to be considered as restrictions are rolled back. From the 1st of October, up to 2 people can visit a household at the same time. Outdoor activity and recreation time increases from 2 to 4 hours and national parks reopen, though the 5-person or 1 household limit remains. All retailers can operate click and collect door delivery, and outdoor boot camps, personal training and coaching can resume outdoors with up to 2 people other than the instructor or coach. Welcome relief for those keen to get out and about and prepare for the summer.
I can do without most things or wait for delivery, but things like new clothes are kind of essential as it gets warmer.
It's a considered response, which I like. I think it's graduated, which I like, and I think it's making sure that society is safe through vaccination before we open up too far.
And that more extensive opening up comes just a few weeks later. From 15 October, the lockdown is scheduled to end, with venues and events like gyms, weddings, places of worship and gambling venues able to operate with a capacity of 25 people or 1 person per 4 square metres, whichever is less. Licensed venues, cafes and restaurants can resume seated service with up to 25 people indoors or 50 people outdoors, but not both. Up to 5 people can visit another household, and small businesses can operate contactless with up to 10 people, with hairdressers, beauticians, accommodation facilities and campgrounds allowed to operate, though restrictions apply. It's music to the ears of businesses that have had their doors closed for weeks, though whether it'll be enough to stem the flow of debts isn't yet clear.
Even though there's elation because we do finally have a pathway, there's a lot of overwhelm because we are restricted by the 5 client cap. So it's actually meaning that we have to restructure our whole business model on how we work.
I thought it was a bit conservative. I thought we would have been able to have it a few more people, especially in our outdoor space, and maybe as a combined business, we're a larger kind of cafe, and I thought, we could have safely had a few more people around.
But those greater gathering numbers will kick in a few weeks later. From 29 October, restrictions ease further at hospitality venues as well as gyms and churches, with up to 100 people indoors, provided the 4 square metre rule is adhered to. 150 people will be allowed at outdoor venues, while gatherings at homes and outdoors will also increase. As vaccination rates continue to rise toward the end of November, the restrictions will continue to ease, and though mask wearing will remain in indoor settings after the lockdown is lifted, except for those high-risk settings, vaccination status won't change what a person can and can't do.
We are confident that because our vaccination rates will be higher and higher more quickly, that we don't need to go down the path of having a discriminatory policy.
Hopes by Christmas, the capital could be more COVID normal.